Garden greetings, Lawndale. I'm Miss Kris, and I'm the garden coordinator at Billy Mitchell Elementary School. And this is Adrian, a former student at Billy Mitchell Elementary School. And we're going to show you how to transplant a seedling. Seedlings are a great way to get a jump start on the growing season from a plant that has already been started from seed. This is a seedling. One of the things to look for when you're at the nursery and you're picking out plants is to choose one that has at least 2 sets of leaves and looks hardy and healthy and is going to make the transition into its new home easily. Another option is to buy a 6-pack. And you get more bang for your buck with a 6-pack. They're one of my favorites. And that's because you get more seedlings, and even though they're a little bit smaller than the 4-inch pot, they'll catch up in size in no time at all. If you have some extras, you can share them with your family or friends. For this demonstration, we have a container filled with organic potting soil, and mixed in is a mild fertilizer. And this will ensure a good, healthy start for our seedlings. You want to make sure that the soil is moist and not soggy, and you also want to plant in the afternoon when the temperatures are cooler. So we're going to dig our hole.
Okay. How deep do we dig the hole?
The hole should be as deep as the container your seedling came in.
Okay.
Great. And then you're going to take your seedling and you're going to tip it into the palm of your hand and gently tap the bottom, and it should easily fall out. Very good. Now if you bought a 6-pack, a popsicle stick or an old butter knife works really good as a tool to slip in on the side and wedge your seedling out. You want to always remember to handle your seedling by the root ball or the leaves. The stem is the lifeline of the plant, and if you break it, you've killed the plant. So go ahead and put your seedling into the hole, and you're going to fill it in with the soil. And pack it down a little bit, right, around the root system. Very good. Okay. Another thing to remember, too, is when you're buying seedlings, try and pick ones that do not have flowers or fruits on them. That's because you want all the energy to go to the root ball and not to the flowers and fruits. That'll come later. So go ahead and water. Great. You want to give it a good drink of water. And then we're going to put our seedling into a shaded area for a day or two so that it gets acclimated before you put it out in the hot sun and the heat. Don't be alarmed if your seedling looks a little droopy at first. It'll perk up in the next day or two and it'll be fine. I'm Miss Kris, and you can find me and ask any gardening questions on lawndalelifestyle.com. And we'll see you next time.